Afternoon, everyone. This is Nurse Honeybabe and Golgan, and we're playing Disco Elysium with you, but during the afternoon instead of late at night. And we're doing this because we want to test out a theory. Given the fact I'm always falling asleep during this game at night, I wanted to see if that held true while we played during the day. So if I fall asleep while playing this game during the day, then we know that I'm just not cut out for this game. So, and it's going to take a lifetime for us to
window
finish.
stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
We're still here the after voice a bit.
Yeah, after voice?
Yeah. Because the audio plays for the game, but then them saying it also gets picked up on the mic, so it sounds like
An echo or no?
An echo.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
So remember, this is all new. It's an entire new day. Everything is new, right?
Right.
So okay. So look, this is what I did last time, remember? Look, I unlocked my origin.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Do you remember that we didn't know where that expression came from and that I couldn't, interact with it?
Uh-huh. Is the volume up high enough?
Wait, I thought I already did this.
Yeah, I thought you did already too.
That's weird. I thought I already talked to the mirror. Didn't
I thought you talked to the mirror like in the very beginning.
I? No, I did it in the last stream.
Oh, you did? Well, then I obviously didn't see it.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Let's see.
The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
No, the origin. No more steam. I guess I can't go back to the origin. He basically said that expression was from a movie he saw. I mean, it was in the last stream.
Okay.
And I did that, and he said that's where the expression was that I saw, and I thought it was cool, so I kept trying to go like, hey, like that. But you see on electrochemistry what it says +2, know the origin, +2, no more steam.
Yeah.
So I could potentially, be able to do this and get more information from the mirror.
Okay.
What's this? Cassette case. So remember, I now have the boombox, so I can play the video of like what actually happened. Let's get Kim. Wait, where's Kim?
It's still too early? I don't know. Oh, there's Kim. Why is your flashlight on?
Let's see, items. There's tape. And I can interact with books to read in order to like gain experience and have time pass. So that's what the books are for. Okay, so this is where we are, right?
Right.
So do you want me to play the boombox and get that in there?
Where's
The
this
portal
boom?
reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader.
Do you remember that they said like play the tape to know what actually happened that night?
And you want to do that down there?
So everyone can hear, or don't?
I don't know.
Well, let's first talk to the people, see if they say anything.
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
You see, I have $13. Or remember, I've been gaining money by just doing things.
Yeah, you need
So
more
I'm gonna
money.
have passive income.
Then why are you wasting my time?
Remember, I told you I got abilities that give me more experience and then give me money every time I'm like doing stuff.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Logic. Why did the 41 stomach still be suicide jokes? Rory mentioned suicide. I'm gonna go.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Remember, she said Wednesday go look for her husband. Here's a cook.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod.
Remember the arcade? Remember what we found his name was Pinball Kim or something? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Over there, in the corner,
The pinball machine.
not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
You see, look. What can I do? Hey.
What? Why are you going back to stuff you've already
I
done?
haven't interacted with it. Look, it's all bright red. This is new.
I don't know. Pick one.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers are ready.
Oh, fuck. Lean closer to
Above
you.
the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Inspect the playing field.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit. Indeed, think of them as balls.
Cost a lot of money.
It costs $1.
Yeah. You know how much $1 is for me?
Well, then don't play it, man.
Over there, in the corner. Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the
I'm
Mountain
not good at
Goats.
pinball, but he's
It's
the pinball
lit.
king, right?
You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Can I see this?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
You played it?
A little.
Damn it, we can't get him to play it.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gord, get the game on, Fingerboy.
You see how
Those
it's
flippers are
interfacing?
ready.
I bet you that the if I get my interfacing higher, I bet I could like beat the game. Because you see it says interfacing, and it's the one that's talking. I bet it's an interfacing skill check. So get that. You got that in your head? We need to play pinball and interface with it. But I need it to be higher in order to be formidable. See?
You look like shit.
What? These guys are new.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Looks don't matter. It's what's on the inside that does. I'm never going to get this cake, so.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you
Horse-faced
want?
woman.
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face.
It's someone I know. Is it from my precinct? Look at their badges. You see the thing on their sleeves? Just like him.
The suit, the sunglasses, the haircut. He's famous. That's how you know his face.
Boom. You see? Let's read it to the torch. %.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
That's right.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Isn't that the chief with the fucking wig on?
What chief?
You remember when we were talking about in that scene? And he was saying how I was like, you know, shit and, you know, I gotta get it together.
No, I don't
You
remember.
remember I called them and I was telling them, like, hey, I need this, and then I didn't
I
tell them.
don't think it's that.
Yeah, it looks like him, but he has sunglasses and a wig on. It was the guy on the phone.
Another life.
You see, look, Esprit de the Corps.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
What the hell is this station?
The 41st.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good.
Let's talk about... you remember that scene that played in the precinct and they were talking to everyone? They were saying how I was drinking and I was a mess up and everything. There was like a bunch of people that were talking to the station about me. And I was saying that, oh, I lost my gun. Like, what? How did you lose your gun? And then I didn't tell them that I lost my badge.
Right.
Okay.
So what would your relationship in this awesome universe be?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Is that my former partner? Like partners in crime, or you seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner. You seem like a bit of a drag, no offense, but I could be Kim's cooler than you. Should I say Kim's cooler than you?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered, but Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
Hmm. Yeah, I love you.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind, partner.
Actually, I should have called you. I shouldn't have called Kim's my partner. He's going to know. He's going to know. I should call you my partner. You would have grabbed me myself. Which one should I? Should I say the funny one?
Yeah.
Kim's my partner. He's going to know.
I'm not your partner. This union is temporary.
A little premonition for you, Lieutenant. Sooner or later, probably sooner, your new friend tells you he doesn't need you. He will then suggest you should fuck off. When that happens, I suggest you take his advice.
The lieutenant merely bows his head in response.
Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lung.
Who is the far-out son of Long?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
So, an officer who's so far undercover that he doesn't remember his original identity?
Isn't that like a double agent or something?
No, he's saying that someone's so undercover that they forget that they're undercover.
Mm-hmm.
You see, who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is.
Or like a sleeper cell?
You mean a Manchurian candidate?
Yeah.
That they didn't get out because they're like, oh!
Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
Look how much I'm gaining from my abilities. Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
I know who killed who. I've been doing a lot of stuff.
This isn't helping.
Why is it first-faced woman? You see our background looks all like dull? Like gray?
You've done all of them.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Didn't he say that cops from different precincts don't get along? Remember, I'm from Jamrock and he's from... I forget where he's from.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Are you famous or something?
Not as famous as you, superstar.
Yeah, it's still irony.
I knew it, Cam. I knew I was a superstar. It's happening. My hard work is paying off. I'm becoming famous. See, I knew it, Cam.
I fear you're misinterpreting the situation.
Talk to me, superstar. What do you want?
Got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like.
Like a sack of shit, like a megastar, like Guillaume Le. Fuck, who's Guillaume Le? That's the ruler, isn't it?
No. A man down on his luck?
No, that's gonna be sad, and then you're gonna become a sad cop. Remember how I'm boring cop, sad cop, superstar cop, artist cop, boring cop? You remember the different cop rankings I can have? So, how do I want to respond to him so I can seem like a cool guy? Like a revolutionary is going to give me what? Communist? Like a sack of shit is going to give me probably bum cop. Like a megastar is going to give me superstar cop. Like William, Le, whatever. Like a megastar.
Yes, a superstar cop. Of course. This again.
He didn't answer your question.
Now will you answer some questions for me? With authorities chiming in.
No.
Or not.
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
You don't want to answer question, maybe you want to hear me say things.
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
What the hell? This is like going around in circles. What's the point of this?
What do you mean, what's the point? We're talking, we're trying to get things out of him.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, I'm doing this with Michael Jan. It turned out he was shot and hanged. Remember the shot is a special thing we found because his bullet was lodged in his mouth?
Yes.
They were trying to hide that, so that's a big deal.
You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Yes.
That's what we're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
Oh, he is wearing a blonde wig.
Yeah. You don't remember him from the precinct call, do you?
No.
I don't know. Why are you?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before.
So I'm remembering me and him solving crimes. So you're saying, what's the point of this, right? Have you heard of flavor?
No.
Like flavor text?
No.
World building? Character development? Rounding things out? The characters? This is day 3. This is my previous partner. Who knows more about me than my partner?
Mm.
And what is he trying to also figure out?
How far you've gotten?
No. What happened to me, because I can't remember who I am. Except for the fact that I found out I'm Harry, and I found out where the grin came from. So these people obviously know who I am.
Yeah.
So what am I trying to do getting out of them? Get me out of the fugue state? Get my memory back?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta let people know we are, let's see, the stream has been going on for
Not that long.
23 minutes. How are you feeling?
I'm getting tired.
Oh, focus on the thing. Focus on the
Oh
character.
my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Let's talk about the hangman again.
Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing over again. We're not wasting time. There is no time. So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
I mean, we know the group that hanged them, but none of them want to say who did the thing specifically, right? They're trying to say that they all did it.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. Why are you? Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it? Watch out for yourself, loser.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
Isn't that what I told you when I called the station and I said that my badge was missing and he was pissed off? But I didn't tell him my gun was missing. Because we suspect Kunoiz bought the gun. Because remember someone found the gun and that they sold it to some girl?
Okay.
Do you remember that?
No.
Well, your voice, I recognize it.
Oh really? I wonder where.
I lost my badge recently. When I called in to report it was missing, you were there.
That's the where you remember me from?
Cam, I have a bit of point to your head memory trouble. I have a bit of, yeah.
You don't say. Goodbye then. The voice thing was a coincidence. Run along, asshole.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
No, super weird. I guess it was kind of weird, yes. No, this whole interaction was perfectly... Frankly, I'm way past caring of wondering. No, this whole interaction was perfectly normal.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Okay, so now I could tell him, like, hey, are we from the same station?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Look, I just have to ask, are we from the same station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
I can't deny him. I don't have enough information that... Yeah, probably not. I don't remember. I don't want to say that.
Okay.
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
I guess I can't. I don't know enough about myself to confront him on that, I guess.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
You think I did something to her too?
Maybe.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Hold on, you're a patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too.
I know.
Here's the real deal.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere. But if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Is everything alright? Why don't you want me to talk to you?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Let's go and see another cop. I thought Cam and I were the only ones. I'm a deeply flawed individual. Why bring joy to the world? Let's just do this by the book, okay? Why bring word of the end to come? Here, I fixed the pictures. Now they're at the same angle, closer to it.
At least that door.
You want the dogs to come in? Look at this. What's right there? Okay, let people know what you think of these new cops.
I think they're being difficult with him.
Well, there's my question to ask. Look, I could say, have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people.
Yeah, maybe you tried to sleep with her or
Let's
something.
see.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay. Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
What precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
You see my morale keeps going up? I keep getting stronger from this conversation, which means I'm getting closer to unlock my potential, right?
Right.
I need the coaster. Remember that.
No, I'm not gonna put it there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take some medicine.
Okay, let people know. Well, see, they could hear. Okay. Okay, I want to say, are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He seems like a cool guy.
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
He's kept together by crazy glue.
Yeah, so you see, they have crazy glue in this world, right? Let people know that we just used crazy glue for the first time in years.
No, you can tell them.
No, I'm the one who's controlling this. You're providing the flavor text, the flavor commentary.
Well, I'm not gonna tell them while you're like continuing the
Oh, I
conversation.
pause so you can explain the crazy glue.
We used the crazy glue on a picture frame I broke.
And let them know how you broke it.
I broke it by playing with the dogs, and one of their toys hit the frame and it fell.
You mean you threw the toy, trying to throw it down the hall, and somehow you threw it up and towards a completely different wall with the frame high up in the air?
So?
Well, you were trying to blame it on the dogs. You just said,
I didn't blame it on the dogs. I said I threw the toy and it hit the
That's
the
not what you
picture
said.
frame.
It's recorded. We could just review it.
I wasn't blaming the dogs.
Well, we'll just play that bit back, right? And see what you say. But yeah, we used the crazy glue, and I got it on my finger, and now my finger's like crazy.
No, your finger's fine. You're just being a drama queen.
Well, what's the texture of my finger now? Crazy glue texture?
All I see is how long your nails are and they need to be trimmed. Ouch! You're clawing me.
How?
With your long ass pinky nails.
Like pinky nails?
Yeah.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Another
You're the police,
exchange.
right? Yeah, so maybe I left in a huff. You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
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 What are you, the police? Wait, is he police? What are you, the police? What are you, the police, doing here?
Yeah.
I'm just looking out for
Looking out? Is that why he's supposed to be in the sky so they can look at me and not, like, supposedly be recognized?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A horse-faced woman?
Why would I... A policewoman?
Yes. A policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
So what kind of thing is that called when a woman is just like, ugh?
Look, the cat's looking in. I think she's hungry.
No, I don't think so.
Lucy, are you hungry? I think she's hungry.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you, the energy between you two, is making her uncomfortable.
Okay, goodbye. Nope. What the fuck is that noise? That bzzz.
It's not a buzzing.
I guess I can't do it until I unlock that next ability. Okay, so did I make some good progress here?
Not really.
No.
No.
Why do you think I made them?
Well, it seems like those guys are just spying on you to see if you're actually doing shit.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna talk with them because I know what the deal is there. Okay. Well, you know what I'm gonna do, right? Oh, okay. This is what we gotta do.
What?
You remember what we're supposed to do?
No.
Okay, this is what's done. Architecture with about the pail, about can, active. Add more beauty to the wall. This one take a brush first. Door runner was this one. Already gave the recording. Listen to the door gunner mega mix. Smoker in the balcony. Ask around for its apartment number. Ask the little girl in the fishing village down the coast who knows something about the armored glove. I need to do that. Look at that. Superstar Cop 10. Communist, fascist, ultra-liberal, moralist. The Jam Mystery. Someone's using the B-turn to smuggle a rock for her. Okay. Joey's info on the lynching. Question Kalashi about the dead man. When she has collected herself and probably after I listen to the tape. Find working class husband. We don't know where he is. Find your heraldic bird. Remember the cuckoo?
Yeah.
So I gotta go to the bookstore for that. Gain the hangman boots. Get boots off victim's feet. The body's gone. It's not there to pull it off. Find one armor piece. Find more all the cryptologists. So look. This is what we gotta do. Interview the union boss. Remember I can't get through because of the racist guy, Measurehead. Call Alice back in a day for info on the old armor's owner. That's what we need to do. That's what we're waiting for today. Look, close the water lock on Wednesday. When this will open a new area in Martinez. Find booze and drink it. Track down your badge. Who put clothes in the trash? Ask Kuno if he knows anything about the victim's clothes in the trash. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person and you'll know who tampered with it. It may take a while. The victim's tattoo. Ask around about the tattoo. Sing karaoke. Get hold of a sad song on tape. So I have to buy a sad song and then we could do karaoke with it, okay? Find the murder weapon. Locate a working farm that shoots 4.46 ammo. Split the kilo with Kuno. Enter flat number 12 on the Cape Side apartment building. Get Kuno's speed. Sharing it with him will cement your friendship, and who knows what secrets it will lead to. Get speed from Kuno's apartment. Take down Kuno's dad. Optional. Track down your gun. who saw you as a whirling absent bartender. You could ask. You can also ask the local pawn shop. Keep looking. Maybe someone knows. So that's what I need to do. Got it? So how about before this, I cross over to the other side so I can get my ability. Because look, time will not pass unless like I interact or talk to people. You see, these are all potentially the drug people. What? This should work now, right?
I don't know.
A rusting control panel with loose wires. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Boom.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, but with everything that's going on.
Well, there, you heard him.
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
So you can hear the cars. Well, that's what I'm doing, right?
No, you're not.
Yeah, because the husband is over there and he gives me the next ability I want. Yes. You remember what all this stuff gives me? See what the map looks like now.
Looks like a crashed car.
Dang, the fuel canister. It's one of our cars.
It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
Sunken motor carriage.
The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
Oh.
It appears to be so. I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Did I crash this?
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it. The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
So, do you think this is mine?
Could be. Who's Jacob Earb?
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Did you say something, Lieutenant?
I did not. But I'd say it has been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Your mocking tone finds no response.
Why'd you
but the
do that
motion of the
again?
waves.
I'm trying to get a reaction from him. Yes.
Why don't you ask him what we should do?
Crazy recklessness. I'd say it has been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Go to that one.
Your mocking tone finds no response.
Yes. Clearly, this is a trap.
Your mocking tone.
Yes. Quite. Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long will it take for low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Okay, it's 8:22. That means at 9:22 or 10:22, I have to start taking a look and see how much is revealed. Okay. Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. No, I'm not gonna waste 2 hours not doing anything.
Well, you have to. That's the only option left.
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside. I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
The motor carriage, a single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles. But this one looks worn even in places the saltwater
I have
hasn't
no way to
touched.
get out of it.
Yeah, so just hit that.
8:22.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
+1 art cop. You see that? Do it, come on.
Spit flies from your mouth to your mustache, your chest, the ground before you. No sound though.
Raining heavily here, Chief. Mind keeping it down a bit?
The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away.
Keep blowing.
That's right. Just keep at it. It will come to you.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful melodic trill that puts even the insulindic thrush to shame.
You see that my morale keeps going up? You see how it says 9+? That's how high it is?
You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about everything. Okay, that's way better than what you did.
Ooh! You see all the power I'm gaining from sitting here and thinking?
Yeah, but you didn't want to do it a moment ago.
No, because I didn't want to sit and wait, because I wanted to, like, explore.
Well, you
The
can't.
clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece.
9/11.
30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So was your dad also, point to your eyes? The Thai sure is taking its sweet time. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? No, I'm gonna ask about his dad.
I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? My dad and mom are both half Serlite.
I don't know who my mom or my dad was.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
All I'm saying is, I'm surprised people's skin color. I want to talk about right. If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Do you think I will ever find my gun? Man, this is taking a long time. All I'm saying is, I'm surprised people's skin color. Do I want to keep going on that for 30 minutes I've just been saying, hey, I'm just saying, what's up with all those different races? What's going on there? Do I want to play that or that? Let's ask about the strike. You want to be, unless you want to be racist.
No, I don't want to be racist.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
I guess that's just your way saying you side with the company. I understand you're saying you're siding with the union. But if someone puts a gun to your head...
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the marquee now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
Yeah, because isn't it my squad car?
Yes. Why haven't you?
Interfacing.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical.
41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Rub your chin. Small fish, this one. 41, huh? This street racer is quite the ladies' man. This must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Capri 41. Scoff. Stupid factory. I hate guessing. District something of precinct, something municipal. Rub your thumb with your getting horrible headache.
A precinct? Yes. A police precinct. Precinct 41. Your precinct.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
Uh-oh. You know what that means? You see what they called me, right?
Aren't you trying to commit suicide?
No, but look. What did they call me?
Call you what?
Read it. Don't you see?
It says, oh my god, it's mine, and drove my car
No,
into the
read what
sea.
they're telling me.
What?
Read what they are telling me.
They're telling you you drove your car into the
No.
ocean.
What they are saying.
It says a massive pit opens up in your stomach and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
Yeah, and what does Volition say?
No, just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
None of the voices have ever referred to me by my name because I didn't know what my name was.
But you just recently found out your name.
Yeah, but they never referred to me by my name. Do you remember when I was figuring out my name, it wasn't any of these guys? Do you remember who I was talking to?
Who?
My limbic system and my lizard brain and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Remember, like, when I'm waking up and you hear that voice, they're like, you wake up in here. You know, that whole deal?
Yes.
They have never referred to me by my name.
Okay, so
And this is the first time anyone's called me by my name.
what's your point?
The other time someone did that was Inland Empire when they were telling me, do not read that letter, you don't want to do that. But I read it and I gained ability, but in the process I hurt my health and I hurt my morale trying to figure that out. So that means I'm going to gain something, but I'm going to take a massive hit to my morale and everything right now. So, are you ready for that?
I guess.
It's like, oh my god, it's mine, I drove my car into the sea. Which then means, was I so upset with the thing that I tried to do that?
That you tried to commit suicide?
Was I cold and wet when I woke up on the first day? I didn't have my clothes on.
No, you didn't. Someone saved you.
Has anyone talked about saving me, or...?
No.
I'm afraid so, yes.
You see?
It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
You see? And what did I just take a hit to?
I didn't see it. Was it health?
Boom.
No, I saw one boom, but I didn't see what it was.
That means me, like, researching this is going to keep knocking my health down, so I'm going to have to keep healing up. And fortunately, you see how many morale points I got?
Was it 9?
9 plus. So talking to the police built it up because the game knew that I was going to, find this, research it, and if I didn't have enough health, I was going to die mentally and die out from the game. Maybe I was in pursuit of someone.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just gonna be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
I can even be honest, people are going to be angry at me, aren't they? I'm Precinct 41. I don't have that kind of money.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
They're not going to take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a 4th thing you've lost.
You know what that is, right?
No.
His wife.
Oh.
So you remember that's what made him go get like this?
His wife wanted to end things with him.
A 4th thing.
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
The tree of love? Or at least I can see what's in there now.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
So there was a lot of stuff here, right? Were you expecting this? Those are my footprints. Oh! My badge. I found my badge. Before I do that, the items, there's banged up, that's how much it's worth. I could use this to fuel something probably. Clothes. RCM commander's jacket. I'm a commander. It gets my speed through the course +1, my visual calculus +1, which makes me like solve things better. And what is my jacket giving me right now? This gives me a speed to the corpse with +1 and shivers. Know thy neighborhood. Okay? So shivers, what is shiver control? Raise hair on your neck to... Have I heard from shivers ever?
No.
Let's see. Cool for city lovers, the wisest on the street wise, the joiner, supernatural. Shivers comes when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself, purely belongs to the streets. Old wrongs play on the present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you, but who is speaking to you? A high-level shivers makes you seem mad to the outside world as you listen to the city. So that's what shiver does. And the other one is visual calculus, right? Reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work for the law. Forensic scientists, tactical fighters, math-minded people. So I should put this on, right?
Okay.
Because I'm not, it doesn't seem like I've used shivers a lot, but visual calculus, I'm using that a lot. So I put this on. Look at that. Now I'm looking better, right?
I guess so.
So now we're gonna solve this. RCM. Dubois. Look at my face there. I don't have a beard.
Yeah.
So my name's Harry Dubois. Right?
I guess.
Well, did it say RCM badge, Lieutenant, LTN? I'm assuming that stands for Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Lieutenant blah 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 Dubois. Next to the writing, you see a man stare back at you, a younger version of you, already disintegrating inside but still presentable on the outside.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
So I take my badge, I know that, then I could go back to the cops and let them know that I know who I am and the precinct and everything. And then they'll be happy, right?
I guess.
I just don't tell them about the car. I could tell them that someone stole the car and crashed it. How do they have proof that it was me if my badge and my clothes aren't in the car? If they found it with my badge and clothes in there, then they would say, why is your badge in there? Right? Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Harrier Dubois.
Harrier Dubois. It suits you. I'm going to call you Harry, since it's short for Harrier.
Have you ever heard of the name?
Harrier?
Harrier?
No.
Alexa, where is the name Harrier from?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Merle.com, the root of the name Harrier is uncertain, but it may pertain to the Norman word Harrier, which in Saxon means rages or hounds.
Like a hunting dog?
Hmm.
So he's like a hunting dog detective kind of thing. That's why it's Harrier.
I guess.
And Dubois just French, right?
Yeah, Dubois is French.
He looks up at you, sees you. I'm going to call you Harry. So what's he going to call me now? Hasn't he been calling me detective this entire time?
I'm having trouble hearing.
What?
Can you say that again?
No. What is Kim
Here
being...
is your sports update.
Alexa, stop!
What has Kim been calling me this entire time?
He hasn't been calling you anything. He's been calling you detective.
That's it?
Yes.
He just says detective, detective?
Yeah.
So did he know my name and wasn't saying it, or he didn't know what my name was?
I don't know.
No, he's not. He's going to keep calling you officer
Oh,
when
officer.
he's angry with you, and detective when
No.
he's not.
Really? Is that something we've noticed? He calls me officer when he's mad, and he calls me detective when he's just saying normal? Oh. Wait, what kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name, revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times, like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
What?
Who calls their kid Undying?
A name like armor.
Look at that. You see, I healed it myself because the more I learn about myself, the more confident I get, right?
I guess.
So morale goes up. But I don't want to be here. Harrier Dubois it is, and accept it. Gain more power.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light.
There, you
You
see
see
now we
lines
became
of
more
information.
friends, right? Do you like him?
He's okay.
Rank. Lieutenant. Oh. Lieutenant. Second rank. J would be what? Jamrock. F would be Field. And R would be...
Field? That doesn't make
I don't
sense.
know, let's see.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What?
W
What is
freighter.
W freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
Wait, so we're both evenly ranked?
Seems
Lieutenant
like it.
W freighter? The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. The guy I was talking to with the disguise is the captain. And I'm below him as a lieutenant. And W freighter?
The title of Ye Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your
What?
case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Ye Freighter.
What? I declined twice to be captain of the precinct? So I was the highest dude possible. And they wanted me to become the captain, and I kept saying, no, I don't want to do it. W freighter? So everyone in the precinct would have known that I declined twice. And that then I fell from grace, and now I'm all drunk, and they're all angry because I was supposed to be their leader. And I didn't, fulfill their... What do you call it?
Expectation.
Declined.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect.
So that means the guy who's the captain right now, he would have been fired? He would have been demoted if they wanted me to take over?
I don't know.
And the way the guy was talking to me about being a superstar cop, does that mean that he was upset that I would never accept a promotion because I was supposed to be better than everyone else? Because I was like the top dog?
I don't know that either.
I'm not telling you to know it, I'm saying things to consider. Because we're supposed to, because why is that guy so angry with me?
Probably because you're a schmuck.
No, but clearly it's not just that. It's because I was like the best that ever was. I kept declining promotion, and then I fell, and I was supposed to as a leader of the precinct. Right? So how would you feel if your captain doesn't want to be the captain anymore, even though being a captain would make everything better? Someone who doesn't want to be the leader when everything would be better.
Take my birth control.
Did you tell them that? Well, let them know louder. Hmm?
You want some of your melon?
Yeah, I could do that. Okay, here. So, how do you feel about all the revelation about him being the leader and not wanting it?
He could have had his own reasons, like what Kim said, that he didn't want to take the current captain's job.
And do you think that guy was the current captain? Maybe he wanted to retire and he couldn't retire because Harry didn't want to take his position. And he's upset that he still has to work as a captain because he didn't want to take over.
That doesn't make sense. He could just leave. And they could find someone else as captain.
Because he doesn't want to leave the precinct hanging. Have you ever heard of people in positions of power trying to find someone to take over for them? And trying to find like their next, what do they call it? It's not apprentice. What's the word? For the next person in line? You know what the word is? Successor. They're searching for a successor, and then they find one. And they're like, okay, finally I can stop this. And then they don't want to do it. And you're like, what the fuck? You're supposed to take over, and I'm supposed to retire. Oh, what is that? They cleaned it.
Isn't that cool?
You know who that is?
Yeah. It's Magus Bride. Shit, why did it leak? Because I didn't have it tight enough.
I got an anime girl on this now. Right?
Yeah. And then her bathing suit's like green now.
Look at that. I didn't know it changes color.
Well, it changes color based off of the gamer stuff you drink.
Okay. So? Want to replace it out of respect.
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
So they don't want to be in the
Maybe, yeah, they don't want to do all paperwork. They like being out in the field.
Well, you could tell them about that, right? You used to be doing a lot of paperwork and you wanted to be out in the field, right?
Are you talking about my charge nurse role?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I was out in the field, I was missing charge, so...
And when you were charged?
And then when I was charged, I didn't like being charged, so it's a love-hate relationship.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's decomptage? I thought my rank was drunk.
Decomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
See? That's a lot of good stuff, right? Encyclopedia Patsy gets 20 real. I didn't even get to that guy that gives me the power up.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
It's junior officer, usually teenagers. So they're making teenagers policemen.
Well...
Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Because I have the freighter on it. Wait, satellite officers, you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work. It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
I thought my rank was drunk.
No, turn back to the document. You don't need to put, I thought my rank was drunk.
Even for more power?
No.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic. Like a fly in amber. It reads...
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
You see, so that is, I did say J was for Jamrock, right?
No, you said the 2J was Jamrock. You thought the JFR was Jamrock Field Revachol.
That was the 2 freighter.
Yeah.
Date of issue 17th of November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you, of that you are sure.
I remember that time! That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
Do you agree with the necktie? The horrific necktie is saying
A
that.
good work-drink balance.
Yeah. Precinct 41.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor, a lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again,
it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
So he knows everyone there. Remember he didn't want to get into it?
Yeah.
Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage flash in your forebrain.
Encyclopedia.
And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Okay, put the badge away. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so that was a lot, right?
This is it, the scene of the party. The fire pit, cigarettes, and empty bottles all evidence it.
Hold up, you don't mean scene of crime.
Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene.
Yeah, sure does look like a lot of folks party here.
Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Next time we had a couple of partygoers here.
Looks like it.
Looks like they had a great time laughing at it. This was some kind of theater, a circus production by a great clown.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
That was pretty obvious.
What?
Nothing.
What happened? What's going on outside?
Nothing. Calm down.
I remember I was going to go to the pawn shop or wherever that store is to turn in all my bottles for money. Money, I almost got $20 now.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Block obscure.
A black block. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
So it's part of the coast of the block obscure.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe less of the useful behind.
Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock shuffle.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Pick something up. Who's this? Huh? Tape smaller church in Saint Denis. Remember I was supposed to find a sad song?
Maybe that's your sad song.
Do you remember? Requires a boombox to play. Before I play, I save. Oh. So what do you think so far of the Wednesday day?
Some progress.
Yeah, and how do you feel physically and mentally?
Physically, I feel achy and bloated. Well, I don't know if it's bloated or I feel fat.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune, echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cesson, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
Remember, I had to find that sad song and then go to the karaoke?
Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Klasia told you about. Perform it. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Can I sing this for karaoke?
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like 1,000,000 times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
So that's another mission, right? Go convince Gart. Wait.
Gart.
Gart. Not Gart. Not Grant.
Right. Gart.
So you know what I heard about this?
What?
I heard that when you go to the karaoke, you gotta go to the settings and change the music settings to allow you to sing the song.
Okay.
Because apparently the music that we're listening to is the streamer version of the music.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, there's actual music in this game.
Oh.
Like, you know, hello, yeah. Like, it's some song.
Okay, I'm not understanding.
You can't play copyrighted music on Twitch.
Oh.
Wait, you never seen that, have you? Sometimes on YouTube, if a thing is playing and it hears it, like, let's say your phone rings, YouTube will tell me, like, hey, you have some copyrighted music in the audio, but since it's short, it's not a big deal, but you can't, like, commercialize this video.
No.
You're not allowed to play music on Twitch or YouTube. You didn't know that? Copyright stuff?
No, I knew that, but I wasn't understanding what you were getting at.
Yeah, so there's like some music in the game that if it plays and you're streaming it, you're gonna get hit with the copyright strike. So when I started the game, I went to the music and I clicked on streamer version. But I've heard from people that are streaming the game because it's come up. They said when you go to karaoke, go to the music settings and change it back to that. And then just know that that part of the video is going to get marked.
Okay.
So we will have, whenever that's going to happen, we save, we probably stop streaming, we start the stream again, we play that part, we see what is the thing that happened, and then we reload it without the streamer version so that could be saved, because if not, it's going to get like copyright or something. But the people said that, like, yeah, you should see what happens during it. And apparently there's several things that can happen based on like how well you perform the song. So what do you think of that?
Okay.
So what I'm saying is several versions of the scene. You know how I've been failing and like getting things and depending on what happens, like the scene plays out differently? They say the karaoke scene plays out differently depending on how bad or how well you're singing the song.
Okay.
And that's obviously based on like how you're passing the checks, right?
Right.
So that's something to remember and keep in mind. Okay, now to find this fucking guy. Remember the husband is somewhere out here?
Did you go to that green dot?
No, I'm trying to just find him. Ah!
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
Didn't I just say that Shivers never talks to me?
Right.
What did the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Where people live across the road.
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost. Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away.
Oh my
Right
god.
at the turn. Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant.
That is enough.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
So that's what Shivers does. You see, it provides you like information about the environment. You remember when we were looking at it? It said, which is now a 2 because of the thing I put in, raises the hair on your neck, tune into the city. The wider the streetwise giant supercharged comes when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself and truly belong to the streets. So I'm able to get more information about like the environment, I guess, like environmental knowledge. Oh. Speaking of that, look how if there's a void there. You see that?
Yeah, it probably doesn't want you to go beyond that.
I'm trying to get a sense for like I'm trying to get a sense for this area. A broken pipe. Have I ever quick traveled anywhere?
I don't know what that means.
Quick travel, it means like I should be able to like go to the map, select the spot, and then like travel there.
Oh, there's the church.
Like if I were to click
What, the screen would fade and then you end up in that one place instead of having to walk all the way back?
I think so, but where is the map? I don't know if there's like a There's a bridge right there. You see how I reconnected right there? Those are the swings. And then I go down the waterway, Fisherman's Shacks. I could go up and then go to the church. But how do I fast travel? See if I... Am I like... not seeing it? Fast travel. 'Cause I've never done that, right? Fast travel. Let's go. Once you have the map, go to any of these 3 locations and stand exactly where the text is on the map. In this case, it would be next to Kim's Park, the waterfront, or in front of the Fisherman Shacks directly. Assuming you're standing in these very specific areas, you should be able to fast travel. Open your map and it should now say you are here. Depending on location, the map will also now show an option that was previously missing at the web page, which reads travel here. You can see that in below. Oh. Okay. So did you hear that? Look. Watch. You see if I stand here? There it is, look.
You are here. Travel here.
This only works if you stand at that spot on the map. If I'm not standing there...
You can't go.
Yeah, because remember I was looking... Look. No, I'm still... It looks like I'm still close enough there to, like, activate it. But you saw I had it open. I'm like, where is it? So if I'm standing near it, it'll let me know that I can, like, travel through it. And then I can, like, go to where I need to go. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Giovanni, here is your reminder. Take pregnancy pill.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I already took it.
Giovanni, here is your reminder. Take pregnancy pill.
Was there a mural here? Okay. Here we go. We're coming in.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with. You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Hailostan. You must be Kim Kisuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
How does he know him?
Nice to meet you.
You and Kim know each other? Wait, hold on, hypertext.
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Hold on. Wait, what was this about the window before?
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
Mikhail.
Isn't that the name of what's his name? And the Dark? What is the Netflix show? Dark,
I think it's named the one of the characters.
Yeah, isn't that the name of the kid? Mikhail?
I don't remember.
But that was one of them, right?
I think one of them, yeah.
What was it called, the show?
dark.
Just dark?
Yeah.
We should finish that show.
Uh,
We had one season left. Remember, he time traveled and then found his older self back in time and said he never leave this time period. So here, look, it's Trent Hiddleston. It's the guy we've been looking for.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
how old is Mikhail?
Artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
Feel the electrical register of the development.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
How does he even know who Kim is, and why would he say, I don't know him, but I know of him? This guy has to be a policeman, right?
I don't know.
Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
It's so fascinating about, oh, you look like someone who has money. You have money? Great, thanks for your answer. It's so fascinating about an empty building. Okay.
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building. What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Feld Electrical. And Feld, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Cybernetics.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Challenging failure? My encyclopedia failed? Wait, what's an R&D? Look at the building.
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore. You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
Mea culpa. You are not familiar with that one either. This
Mea
man is a
culpa.
bookhead.
Mea culpa, mea culpa.
You see encyclopedia like the guy?
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
I don't think I've ever heard of the Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was the ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
Tape?
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution, revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
Indeed. What?
What is that? Wait, the world famous, culturally relevant Mr. Taco?
What? Why did you say world famous, culturally relevant?
Because of all the murals that were there.
Oh.
And the significance.
Yeah.
That's where we went before, right? So this time they're going to have my chicken taquitos?
I don't know.
And the side order of beans?
I was gonna try to order them.
With the side order of beans?
Yeah?
Okay, and what do you think of this guy?
The revolution!
Whoa, look at that kid.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
Remember I found that like crystal weird thing in that gamer place with the tabletop game?
No, I don't remember that.
Remember when we went
I remember the
to
dice lady.
No, not the dice lady. There was a room where they were developing like an RPG,
Right.
like, with phones or something.
I mean, I remember that. Oh, I guess I do.
But there was like
Excuse me.
stuff there that they were gonna have at a game that you had to call into and say what was going on.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
You're saying that Phil built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
I mean the Ferris wheel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why do we call it a Ferris wheel?
I don't
Was it
know.
invented by Tom Ferris?
I don't know, man.
That's probably something he could answer, right?
A pleasure wheel?
Yes. To lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
What happened to the engineers?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
He means that the boys got shot by the communists. The boys were bourgeois.
He means they all got shot in the head because they were bourgeois. Now, do you know what the bourgeoisie is? I don't want to get him angry. Because he just said that it's a little too dark for Mikhail, right?
Yeah, because he's just a
So
kid.
should I tell him? He means they all got shot in the head because they were bourgeois. Now, do you know what the bourgeoisie is? You know what the bourgeoisie is, right?
It's the working class, isn't it?
No, that's the proletariat.
Oh, well, I don't remember.
You don't remember words? The bourgeoisie?
I don't remember about the French Revolution.
Like, look, Alexa, define bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie is usually defined as the bourgeois class.
That doesn't help.
Alexa, define the bourgeois class.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the bourgeoisie is a sociologically defined class, especially in contemporary times, referring to people with a certain cultural and financial capital belonging to the middle or upper middle class.
Okay, so people, upper middle class, back in the old times. So go to tape computers, right?
Tape computers.
What did the Russia do with those advanced tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases, the most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars. What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans ce Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in Worms to be paying any attention.
Worms.
So you see he's a really smart guy because he's just talking about all these different things?
Mm-hmm.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
Worms.
How do these tape computers work? Do they work like radio computers?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It
Wumpty
raised the same
Dumpty.
questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Juice joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center?
Reactions.
He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. What are you talking about?
The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
You're making this up, Kim. Is he making this up?
In fact, I'm not. The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
Did I just gain the power I wanted? Aha, there it is. You know what this is?
No.
This is the power I've been wanting. Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. Research time is 42 minutes. Unlock a new slot. Unlock it. This gives me the power that he has. You see how he keeps talking about everything? Look, read what it says here.
It's Wednesday evening and something heinously exciting is underway. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building, sipping wine and exchanging opinions. 29-year-old Wonder twins Guy and Keith Judes are the stars of the show with their bomber jackets and white sneakers, head curators of this art exhibition. It's the Wumpty Dum Dummiest event of the year, and all the cool kids have RSVP'd. Where are you if you are not there?
Boom. -1 suggestion. That's what I've been wanting, the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. This thing is going to give me all the power I want. So I got this one. And since I'm doing that one, Guillaume de Million! That's the one that it was. 4 hours, whatever happened, it was like the gods and that remain the nation. Top of the popular Machiavelli, direct cinema conscious. One ways to call them Matakwa. There is now that I have that, there is one more I wanted to get in terms of the power. You know, all these things are making me like more powerful or more like whatever. Because as I explore things, it gives me money or it gives me experience, so I get stronger as I'm like going through it. Yeah. Trying to find
When do you want to grab dinner?
don't I have actual art degree? I do have an actual art degree. Passive fields plus 1 round, here's plus 10 experience. Here's the... Here. I believe I have gem already. Yeah. Bringing of the Law. Bringing of the Law, don't have that. Kingdom of Conscious. Indirect modes of taxation. I have access to this one. Actually, we'll draw that option, get +1 every hour. Socioeconomics. Do I have one? I don't. See. Left wing down option, get +4 experience points, -1 visual calculus, -1 your own authority, and I think I want that. Actual art degree. There's some critique. Center. Just don't seem that good. God damn these ads. Actual art degree, I got that Wompty Dumpty Dog Center, 15th Indo Tribe. I believe I've seen that one. Alright, got it. Hobocoff, don't have it. Communist Manifesto. Aces high, aces low. I got aces high. Smoking intellectual. Quick shot, bringer of the law. physics conceptualization. Oh fuck, it's at 5. Hidden. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. Okay. So I got.
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
I've seen cooler things than that. The RCMG gets one of those. Cool.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionary setting fire to this precious device. But so they did. The felt playback experiment vanished into the fires of '07. Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the felt playback experience, but those are incorrect.
Why did the revolutionaries destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building. But of course, what else?
You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money?
Sure. What's on your mind? But of course, what else?
It's snowing. Look, it just changed.
It's
I do have
getting
some money,
dark,
yes, but that's not what's
weather
really
heavier.
here.
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just profiling. No, I mean, come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you some.
Can I have some of that unimportant money then?
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was talking in more general terms.
Squeezing his son's shoulder, so that is his son.
I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown. It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff. Does he work out?
Look at that, he wants to know. Physical instrument. By the way, do you work out?
I do some Lomantang stick fighting now and then.
Lo Mantang stick fighting is a form of martial arts originating from the island of Lo Mantang. It uses slender wooden sticks for confronting the opponent.
A form of martial arts from the island of Lomantang, right?
Actually, a great many cultures have their own version of stick fighting, such as the sacred Mabolo tradition of the Harley, a name deriving from the butterfruit tree traditionally used for crafting the long, slender sticks, whereas the sticks used in other cultures.
You see that he's basically like encyclopedia, but a real person?
Mm-hmm.
You see all the information? It's all good stuff.
He does off as he paints you a comprehensive picture of the history of stick fighting among mankind, seasoning it with unexpected pop culture references. Man, he's good at speaking. People must love him.
You see?
But anyway, I'm boring you with details again. You were saying?
I don't really remember what I was saying. I'm not really interested in the practice. I just want to know how often you work out now and then. What's that, like once a week?
Lomantang stick fighting is a little like a Berolidin addiction. I've been practicing it for nearly 20 years now, so you could say that my doses have grown a little peculiar.
So what is it, twice a week then? Every other day? Man, is it difficult to stay on the right topic with you.
Dad's fighting with sticks every night after dinner for 4 hours. He has a special room for that, and a special costume.
So he's a stick fighter every day for 4 hours a day? Do you hear what this guy is saying?
Yeah.
That's right, Mikhail. It also has a meditative quality. Helps to clear my head. But anyway...
He said 4 hours a day. That's like a quarter of his day he's spending stick fighting.
Giovanni, here is your reminder.
So he must be pretty muscular.
No, oh, that means he has a lot of free time if he could spend 4 hours stick fighting. Even when I go to the gym, it's 1 hour, but he spends 4 hours doing that. So that means he's really strong, and if he gets some sticks, he can, like, stick you to death.
Yeah.
Great, thank you for all the information.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain. If anything, this was rather one-sided. He did the talking. Whatever.
I got a lot of power from him, okay?
Yes?
I'm gonna try to do something dangerous, okay? So for that, I need to create a new save. You're saying that if my conceptualization is high enough at rank 6, which I have it at 5, I gain access to the secret file in the thing that I didn't want to look at, and that once I unlock it, I gain the power to expand my brain even more to a powerful level. So, you see here, I can make it 6. Okay? And then I can interact with not this, my notebook. See, look, this is the weird production schedule filament memory. You see that weird thing?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the notepad that made me almost lose my mind? There.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
You see how these are all red? Because I went through them all?
Right.
But what do you see?
A hidden drawer.
Yeah. Because if my stack goes up to 6, I'm able to unlock it, and this gives me the superpower of the brain.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you see 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Remember, what did all this stuff have to do with?
Your wife.
So, 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. And it says, fucking kill yourself, you asshole. Close the primrose compartment. So I had intended to, give his wife the ticket stub to say, hey, let's, go out or whatever. And is that when she told him, like, oh, we're breaking up?
Maybe.
So all this is gonna, like, drastically hurt me. But if I can make it out of this alive, I gain a superpower.
Okay.
But I don't know what it is. They just say, like, you gain a power from doing it.
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who were they for?
Who do you think? It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages in your hand. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you see 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. You stare at the card, willing your hand to move. It refuses. It's too much. Not again. It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages in your hand.
You messed up.
I messed it up.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I had saved before, right? Then talk to the ancient reptile brain and mention bows.
Bows? Like,
The bow collector. Is the order ready to pick up?
what? I didn't put it in.
I thought you had put it in.
No, are you gonna pick it up?
I thought we could go over there together. Hey, who is it? Who is it? Zoe, where you been? Where you been? Girl, where you been? Hey, where you been? Open the door for the Zoe, where were you? Come on. Where were you?
She really likes those hedgehogs.
Yeah, because they're small.
Oy, 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 oy.
Remember, like the hedgehog was saying, that it likes to hear the sound of people suffering and all that?
Yeah.
She likes to hear it. Well, it's not speaking, but she likes to hear it speak, right?
What is it, Papa? What is it?
Pablo, what'd you do? What'd you do? I love you. I love you. I love my bye. Mm, mm. Yeah. You know what you should probably do?
I don't know if I'm able to. I'm gonna reload it.
You know what you should probably do?
Mm.
Give the dogs FOOD.
They don't know what that means, right?
That's why I'm calling it FOOD. Babu, you want some food? You want some food? What? You want some
It's the
food? You want
legend
some
found
food?
in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables
Okay,
drawer
come on.
inside.
Get some food.
It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by... It's the legend found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you see two ticket stubs. Two octopuses are smiling. Reaching, you stare at the card, willing your hand to move. The words just crossed your mind somehow. Who do you think? It's slightly an aluminium, a bunch of sodden paper, arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. You don't exactly thin, see-through copy of paper. The rest of the stinking cellular, it's made of dark blue plastic. With your hands, you four-sized pages hang. The acidic you know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls. Probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet. If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it? Torturing your own nose for no reason is not conducive to case cracking, but... Yeah. Turns out your nose doesn't like self-indulgent literal shit huffing. Quelle fucking surprise. Come on, no more. The ledger is going back down, away from your nose now.
One morning. Okay, do you remember when I read the postcard and I blacked out and all that stuff happened?
Yeah.
I needed to have my conceptualization high enough at that point in order to get the super ability, which I didn't have, obviously.
Yeah.
But now that I got the thing I wanted from that guy, so I jumped ahead. You saw how I kept exploring? So now we have to actually properly explore this area. Because remember, this is the next day and I have like all these areas to explore and stuff to do. Your mom's calling you.
Here, can you put a pause to that?
Yeah, I'll need a... We'll just go and get up over there.
No, I need you to pause it so we can go get the food.
Okay.
Or cut the stream.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
Wait, what would I be doing there?
I don't know. Sleeping? What do people do under boats? This is merely a measurement from your visual cortex. Do with it what you want.
Great news, I found somewhere new to sleep.
Huh?
Really?
Kibble? Okay, let's get some kibble.
Look, this is where we could finish it off. Look what it says. I was walking around and I found a boat, and visual calculus told me that this could be a great place to sleep for free.
Oh.
And look what I'm telling him. Great news, I found us somewhere to sleep for free.
Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment, officer. I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation.
Come on, let's get some kibble. Come on, you want kibble? Come on.
Right. Zoe, go get your kibble.
Come on, go get kibble.
She wants you to go out the door, or else she doesn't feel good about it.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish necktie.
That bottle, Breton! Just look at that bottle!
Come on.
She wants you to go out through the kitchen door.
Sure help.
In this drunk's hand, on the pike there, glowing blue, a mysterious,
Okay, Zoe, let's go, come on.
blue, filled to the brim with old mysteries.
Come on, let's go check it out. Let's go check it out, Zoe. Let's go check. Let's go check. Come on. Let's go check. let's go check. Let's go check. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go, Zoe. Let's go. Come on. Zoe, come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. Yeah, I see she's refusing. So you refused.
So, can you stop the stream?
Okay, well, let me see.
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it.
Well, I'd like to go pick up our food. It's already ready.
Okay, well we can go. Did they tell you it was ready?
It said it would be ready at this time.
Okay, so let's go.
I'm waiting for you to end the stream.
I'm trying to get to the place where we left off.
Just save it. Because you obviously don't know where you're going.
It was over there at the edge. Well, I guess I'll need a...
Oh, you're obviously lost.
Do you remember the car thing where we ran into the car?
Yeah, I don't know where you found that boat because I was busy trying to get ready.
I'm not exactly trying to find a boat. I'm trying to find back my starting position.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even around here.
So you think I should just reload and then just end the stream there, and then we'll find the mysterious boat when we come back?
Why are you trying to get back to the boat anyway?
Because I've been walking around so much, and now the directions are all weird.
Yeah, you messed up.
So I need a load game here, so we need to let them know we're stopping the stream. Because the boat was next to the crashed car, but however way I got here, I'm going to have to walk all the way back. So let everyone know.
That we're going to stop the stream because we're going to get food.
Yeah, and then we're going to have to go back to the boat.
What's so fun about this boat?
It's a way that I don't have to pay $20.
gonna sleep in the cold?
No, visual calculus told me that it's safe to sleep in the boat.
Okay, fine. Can we just go?
Yeah, so just let them know.
I already said.
Where's the...
It's right there.
Okay, say bye. Because I'm going to be
Okay,
upset.
bye for now.
So you feeling good about where we are so far? We've unlocked a new area.
I just want to go get food.
Okay, say bye.
I did say bye.
Say bye.
It's... Bye.